My name is Dr. Tayyab Rashid. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist, and I welcome you to this course. I have about spent a good 15 plus years in working directly with individuals suffering from anxiety, depression, and complex trauma in various settings. I worked with people from uh, various cultural backgrounds, and various ages and various stages. Mostly, my clientele has been young adults. My approach to working with them in either in clinical settings or in educational settings or in community setting is one, using their best possible resources to undo, to mitigate, to help them uh, deal with the stress, anxiety, and other mental health issues. In a simpler way, my approach is to undo the wrong. Let's build the strong. Let me explain this. We all are given with positive attributes, strengths, abilities. Its question is because of sometimes our negativity, which is all surrounding us, and our mind spend much more time on negativity. Those positives gets clouded. So my approach is, how can I help you to harness the best resources you have to deal with the toughest problems that you have been facing? And I've done that, as I stated, in various settings. I've also been very fortunate to work with Martin Seligman, who initiated positive psychology about 25 years ago. Working with him um, in at University of Pennsylvania, I was able to test this hypothesis, this idea that can the power of good, the power of strengths be harnessed in a way that will help people to heal. And I can assure you, 20 plus years later, 20 plus randomized studies and bulks of research and practical applications, we can say that this is a science, and we can help you in order to build your strengths to undo the anxiety, the worries, and the stressors you have. And this is the structure of the course. We'll start with your narrative. We all have stories. But the story that we'll be starting is the story when you overcome something challenging. So that builds your self efficacy. We take that and then parse that story into various strengths, that how those strengths can help you to forge ahead in overcoming the challenges that you are facing. And when we overcome the challenge in the process, we are often confronted with some resentment, with some grudges, with some negative memories of the past, which makes us anxious, which makes us sad, which makes us sometimes angry. Oftentimes, when we don't want to be angry and we need to get on to the things that we need to do. So the middle part of the course is how you can deal with those resentments, those grudges, and then we gently meander towards how can we have more positive uh, emotions such as savoring, mindfulness, slowness, to build our inner resources. The last part of this course will be focusing on building relationship. We are not social beings, folks. We are ultra social being. So our well-being, our resilience, our mental health largely depend on our interactions with our loved one and with the world around us. How can we interact with them in a affirmative, positive, constructive way? That will be the last segment, and we'll cap off why we are here, why I'm doing what I'm doing, what you are doing, what you're doing. And that is the meaning and purpose. Putting the events, situations, experiences of your life in a coherence and give it a meaning and purpose, so that you can see that is there something beyond your existence, is there something beyond the material things, so that you can leave the world better than you found it. Before you then begin this course, there are few things you can prepare. The first one is we're going to request you to complete a very brief survey, which will help you and us to see is any impact. So that survey will be made available to you. Secondly, the content of the course, the practices, the exercises include journaling. So some reflection and some journaling. So we will make that journal available for you on the Infijoy platform, a digital journal. Some of you may actually prefer to write your own because you are more tactile. You want to write with your hands. That is completely fine. But more importantly, folks, any change when you take an endeavor to look at yourself seriously requires a commitment. Is there any change that you have done, significant change, which did not include any discomfort? There will be some parts of the course which will encourage you to take a deeper look at yourself, that what has been bothering you, what you have been holding, what's the frozen and negative moments and memories. Um, so so brace yourself. We'll provide you plenty of support, plenty of scaffolding, so you don't feel alone, and there will be resources available. But without taking a deeper dig into your own self, reflecting, and then creating a better and newer version of yourself is not possible without going some pain. And the pain you can also put in this way: the pain that you will go through this is inherently associated with growth. Tell me anyone who is listening to me and watching me, they don't want to grow, or they haven't grown. We all grow. So it is our opportunity to make a commitment for this continuous growth, especially given the times that we are living in. The mental health challenges are escalating worldwide, in all cultures, among all ages, especially in the post pandemic era. So, this is the time for you to define who you are, explore your best resources, see what's the purpose of your life with a commitment that will require perhaps 20, 15 to 20 minutes a day for next 4 weeks. That commitment will bring lasting changes that you will be grateful to yourself. And I can't wait to have this started.